As we observe and celebrate Pride Month during a time when the LGBTQIA+ community finds itself under increasing attack from world governments to the horrific violence perpetuated, especially against the trans and drag communities, I dedicate the following excerpt of my novel, Love from Behind, to Marsha P. Johnson and those who took the first most notable stand, as well as all of the queens and kings who nurture, defend, read, sashay, and entertain for the cause of equality. Dancing with a Queen. The trio pulled up to Club Escape back on the south side of Chicago. They walked right through the crowd and up to the bar with Bobby at the head. "Who is that?" Lee asks, using his mini picture to point at the gliding, ethereal, ice blue sequin spectacle. "That is a legendary icon, my brother," Jay answered, "Miss Kiki." After his experience from the first night at the pub, Lee understood that this was a drag show. Miss Kiki floated about, mouthing the words of the songs, somehow embracing the entire crowd, while simultaneously showering and infusing each individual intermittently with a flawless, finger-wagging, fierce fabulousness. To Lee, this wasn't a man in drag, this was a queen. The trance was broken by Derek walking up to the three of them. Bobby handed him some cash and leaned in to whisper to him. When Derek walked away, Lee turned to look for the queen, only to find her standing 2 feet away, staring right into him. She extended a long, slender but toned arm and a warm, welcoming hand to Lee. His feet betrayed him in obedience to her summoning. Lee took her hand. She pulled him into her, and he danced with the queen. "This all seems very new to you," she whispered into his ear. Yeah, I guess I'm obvious, huh?" "Honestly, yes, but it's because of how beautiful you are," and she pulled back to face him, breathing love and life right into him. "I don't mean your body." I vaguely remembered that time in my own life. It was scary, exciting, different, new. "Heed the words of a queen, my beautiful soul." She pulled him back into a loose embrace. "This innocence goes away. Pain and bitterness will creep in, but keep this," placing a gentle hand over Lee's heart, "open." She drew his eyes into her own. "You hear me?" Lee nodded. "Good." The queen pulled him back in for one last fierce, strength-giving hug and released him back into the cold world. God Save the Queens. Love infinitely. Eddie S. Pierce, publisher, author, artist advocate, Rainbow Room Publishing, LLC.